Some might say it was such a decision they would never take, but many will also not know the sacrifice it would take. The life lived by loss of the entire sense of self brought oneself to their knees. It was not the question of how much I loved you anymore. It was the question of why not love me? And here, see, I made another sacrifice, a one made from internal decisions that needed acceptance and courage far beyond the norm. After all, it was denying and defying the very laws of success in the eyes of society. But again, when have I not rebelled against this cruel form of humanity? I have learned a lot by now. Each fragmentation of imagination burned in the process of creation and fueled by emotions, the one and only passion had almost died alongside as well. The hyperactive cognition that brought some kinds of delusion once has all faded away. And I cried day and night, sniffing for a chance of survival when the world around me brought their trophies of friendships and celebrated something I could never find here. The land became foreign to me, frozen in time, breaking my will and isolated my dreams. And yet, I stayed, waited, and even tried. Some said I did not love myself when they assumed the natures and nurtures of my entire life. Heavy, when emotions flared with intenseness, I tried to speak all until there was nothing left to say. As my path trudged along, each walk emptied the bottle of my soul, and the mornings and nights that spent dwelling in vain had gradually resurrected love for words and not just the stories you could create with them. I sit here to create now, building the old blocks and the habits one word at a time. Something that was lost, my prose has found its voice. And they say I'm melancholic when I have it all. But have I ever discussed my investment or my passion with you all? I thought dreams would stick, life would be lived, but reality slapped in the face of despair. Loss arrived with a stamp and a 3-day mark. My only living signature of childhood lost his light as he took his final breath in my arms. And it was the same arms in which I held you, touched your cheeks and kissed you. It was the same palms that held your hands as you held mine when I was around that time. The same fingers that twirled your hair and the ones that wiped my own tears. The same one that wrote all these words, gulping risk, bottled passion that slipped to the floor, shattered the bare existence of my soul. And I know loving was taught to me by the one who left early to grave as I grieved. The year of my achievement was acknowledged and engulfed through loss. I gave everything to the ones who I thought were my peers until they vanished when I had no money, penny, or resources left to toss. And with all the lessons learned and desired left in silence, reflection of all these years answered why I had started to write prose and stories very early. It was never about the degree. It was, however, did become about my sanity, about what I can do in life, but the disability invisible to eyes could kill, about my entire abilities unleashing all of my power of empathy through creativity. Maybe there are possibly no things left to say but the absorbed reflection of what I have learned and all I have lost. All my internal wars were fought until they burned into an epiphany, or simply a thought about written powers and hidden words.